Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This week's motivation video is called How to Be a More Thoughtful Person. How to be a more thoughtful person. All right, we're going to get right into it. Number one, slow down. You know what? We have a lot of people, and myself included, this has happened to me on many occasions. Sometimes we're moving so fast and we're doing so many things that it doesn't leave us time to actually think about other people, to be more thoughtful. We're not purposefully being selfish. You're not purposely failing to think, refusing to think about other people. It's just that we're moving. We got so much going on until we don't leave ourselves time for other things outside of who we are and outside of what we're doing to click in. So number one is slow down. Okay? Leave some space, some room to look outward. All right? Number two, acknowledge the needs of others. Once you slow down, then it gives you space to think about, okay, who else around me, or who else near me, or who else can I connect to find out or to meet their needs? Who else can I ask about their needs? Who else can I check in with to see if they're in need of anything? When you slow down, you create a space in time for you to think outside of yourself. And in that moment, you can say, okay, this is not about me right now. Who might need something? Let me check in with this person. Let me check in with my spouse. Let me see if my kids are okay. Let me see if they need anything. Let me see if mom and dad are okay. Or my sister, my siblings, my friends, co-workers, whoever. It leaves space to look outside of yourself. Okay. Number three on how to be a more thoughtful person is don't automatically assume the worst about others. This is another way you can do it. If someone offends us or something happens that's unpleasant or something that we just don't like, or maybe we thought something should have gone another way, give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay? A lot of times, because of the world that we live in, we tend to be very negative and pessimistic, and we always think that people have ulterior motives or wrong motives or bad motives or evil motives for what they say or what they do or for the things that happen. Give people, especially people in your lives, the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't mean it that way. Maybe there was an offense that was meant. Maybe that's not what they intended to do. Or maybe that's not what they intended to say. That's not the meaning they intended for you to get out of it. The benefit of the doubt. Because we always want people to give us the benefit of the doubt. But it's not as easy for us to give others that benefit of the doubt. Let's just give it to them. Even if you find out that it is what you thought it was, at least you created room for another possibility. And who knows, maybe next time they will live up to that possibility that you gave them. Okay? All right, number four, dig deeper and really listen to people. Care enough about others to ask follow-up questions. This is a good one. Because in our society, we tend to ask questions that we don't really want the answer to. They're just niceties, things that we do because it's just a habit. Like, for instance, asking people, how are you doing? When what we really mean to say is just hello. What we're just doing really is saying hello, but sometimes we ask, how are you doing? Okay, and we don't really expect them to tell us the truth. What we're expecting people to say is fine. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing well. Oh, everything's great. Oh, good. I'm okay. I'm good. Right? But a way that we can be more thoughtful is by actually asking follow-up questions, especially if someone says, you ask them, how are you doing? And they say, I'm okay. Most of the time, we're so preoccupied with our own stuff and we're so busy and we have so much that we have to do that we basically just kind of move on like, okay, good, all right then, I'll see you later. But if we want to be more thoughtful, what we can do is if somebody says, "Oh, I'm okay," we're like, "Oh, what's going on? Oh, is there something you want to talk about? You want to share something? Is there something I can help you with?" Dig deeper. And then if they tell you, ask follow-up questions. Well, really? Well, what did that mean? And I don't expect everybody, not everybody is a psychologist or, have a counseling bent or lean to them. So I'm not asking you to be a counselor. I'm just saying that we can be more thoughtful by at least asking somebody follow-up questions, deeper questions, so that they know that at least they're not alone in whatever situation they're in. Now, whether or not you'll be able to help them, that remains to be seen. But at least ask the questions, okay? And then this leads into the final point. All right, and then number 5 is look for ways to help or connect them with help, and then check back with them. Okay, so number 4 and number 5 are connected. We're going to dig deeper. We're going to ask follow-up questions, and then we're going to assess if we can help them. That's how we can be more thoughtful. Don't just listen to what they're saying. Listen and then say, okay, so is there anything I can do? Is there something that I can do? And then, if they say yeah, then, you assess whether or not you can or to what extent you can. But if they're like, well, I'm not sure, they don't know or whatever, or if while you're listening, you think of something. Sometimes while somebody's talking, you're like, you know what, I think I know somebody who can help. Let them know. Actually think about it. Do I know anybody that I can connect them with? Do I have any ideas? Do I have anybody to refer them to that might be able to assist them with whatever this thing is? That anybody who might know more about it, who can give them advice? Any number of ways that we can help. That is a part of following up, digging deeper, and finding ways to help or connect with people. Being more thoughtful means being more involved with the people around us that we come in contact with, okay? All right, that's it. We're done. If you have any comments or questions about these, please leave them below. Any other things maybe that you can think of that can help us to be more thoughtful people in just our everyday lives, please leave those below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't already, please subscribe below. Turn on notifications so I can let you know what's coming up next. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulous day. Okay? Bye.